Good morning, dear students. In today's lecture, we are going to continue with Unit 2nd, Session 3rd. Session 3rd is related to the personal hygiene. Personal hygiene contains the concept of cleanliness. It means you have to clean your body structure, you have to clean your clothes, you have to clean your socks. Basically, personal hygiene contains three major points. Keep clean yourself. If you are having cleanliness, then you will be healthy, and if you are healthy, then you can perform all the activities on regular basis. It means you need not to take any rest in between of activities. You can join school or college on right time. You can perform your daily basic activities. There is no gap in between. Afterwards, what are the major importance of personal hygiene? Personal hygiene contains three major importance. First one is a person will feel healthy if he is using the concept of cleanliness. Second point, it helps to create a good image. If you are neat and clean, you are using very well-dressed clothes are very clean, so nobody will finger on you that he is a bad boy. Everybody will feel he is a good boy. It means it will create a good image. Third point, it helps to avoid a shame on due to bad habits. Because you are feeling healthy, you are feeling clean, due to that reason, it will help to protect from a shame from any environment. You will not feel ashamed anywhere. Either you are sitting in business level, either sitting in a professional way. Now there are three major points in personal hygiene that can be followed to maintain the hygiene. First point is care, second point is wash, third point is avoid. In first point care, we will apply oil and we will try to remove the dandruff, because dandruff is also the part of cleaning the hair, because if it is not there, you are not feeling hygiene. Second point, brush your teeth on regular basis, daily basis you can do. Third point, change your toothbrush whenever it is required, and trim your nails on regular basis. In the concept of washing, wash your hand, wash your clothes, wash your fingers properly. It means when you are washing your hand, it should follow all the steps that are required. It either finger, either back side, either front side, either your thumb, everything should be followed. And wash your clothes on regular basis, and at least you need to take bath one day. It can be two times. It can be two times in one day, either in morning or evening, but depend upon if you are feeling dirty. Otherwise, you need to take bath at least once. Third point is avoid. What you can avoid? Avoid junk food. It is the major concept of make you healthy. If you are using junk food, definitely you are not taking hygienic food and it will spoil your health. Second point, use handkerchief for your nose. Don't do the bad activities. Don't throw the nose outside anywhere on the floor. Use the handkerchief. And third point, wash your handkerchief. Third point, wash your handkerchief and change your socks on daily basis. It means after changing you need to clean also. It is not for only changing. You have worn today and after 2 days you are wearing the same socks without cleaning. It means socks should also be clean. So this is the concept of personal hygiene in session 3. Next session is that is teamwork in session 4. Now session 4, that is related to the teamwork. In session 4 we are discussing what is team. A team is a group of people that will work together for a specific task. So a group of people perform a specific task in a team is known as a team. Everyone will get the chance to perform in a well-managed manner. It means everybody will get the chance to perform. So next point, everyone has individual contribution. Responsibility is there. You have to be responsible for a specific task. Next point, team members should not feel jealous. It generally happens if somebody is performing good and others feel jealous, but it should not be there in a team member. And help to fix your mistakes. If you are doing mistake on any level, it will help to find out the mistake, it will help to filter the mistake, and you will be able to fix the mistakes on the same time with the help of other team members. And next is, it will help to speed up your working environment. You can work faster, you can perform a task in a speedy way, and you can finish it just before the time also. These are the major importance of teamwork. Now, how to behave in a team? Which etiquettes are required to behave in a team? First point, understand your role. For which you are working, you need to understand first what is your role in a team. What to be contributed in a team member. So this is the step one. Step second, think about successive point. Always make a plan or policy that will provide you the success in a specific task. Third point, take responsibility for your mistakes. If you have done any mistake in a team, try to take the responsibility. Sir, I have done this thing, and next time it will not be there. I will improve on the same time. Don't speak like I have not done. So it is third point, take responsibility for your mistakes. Fourth point, talk should be very open. If you are feeling agitated in a teamwork, then you cannot get the success, you cannot perform well. So everybody can talk in a open environment. Talking should be very open. And be respectful. When you are talking to the team members, either it is team leader, either it is team member, always give respect and take respect. Next point, share issues with team members. If you are facing problem on any specific point, you can discuss the same point with your team members within a team at any time to fix up the issue of specific goal. And seventh point, always you need to do hard work. You need to do work hard. That is the concept of team. Till the time you are not performing well, you are not doing hard work, you will not be able to get the success for a specific task. And last point, if anybody is performing good, make the habit to appreciate that person. It means cheer for your team members. If somebody is performing good, appreciate the person. Next time, try to follow the same culture and try to achieve the best from your side also. So this is all about your session 4, that is about teamwork. Next topic, that is session 5, that is networking skills. Now session 5 we are covering. Session 5 contains the topic of networking skill. So in which, what do you mean by network? A network is a group of people, a group of members that are residing in a society, that are living in a society, and they will try to make the good relationship. And if we are making a good relationship, that will help to communicate on regular basis. That will help to you in future also. So there are some key points. Before that, what is network? A network is a group of people in a community or society who are ready to behave in a good manner. So these some points are there, that are key points. First point, always give respect to the speaker when you are talking to your neighbor. Either it is your friend, either it is your general person. Second point, ask only for thoughtful questions. Don't do unnecessary talk. Don't waste the time of others. Third point, when you are talking with someone, both should feel gain. Both should feel that I am getting some information. It means talking should be informative. It should not be a time pass. And now benefits of networking skill. We are having some benefits, like first point, share your expertise and skill. Like you are living in a society, you are working for some events, like you are conducting the events for society, like cleanliness event, or you can speak that pollution free environment. You can tell the expertise, I am expert in this field, and you can make help to the others also. That is first point, share expertise and your skill. Second point, seek and provide support in time. Try to wait the time when your neighbor need your help. Try to find out the time when your neighbor is in need to take help from your side and provide your support on that time. It should be there. It is not that when neighbor is asking for help, you can deny. I am not helping you now. It should be a friendly environment. That is the concept of network skill. And third point, inform and be informed in new opportunities. Like you are working in a government job, you know new opportunities, new jobs are available in the market. You can discuss about new jobs, new opportunities, what is new going on in the market, what is latest information. You can talk about on these also. These are the benefits of networking skill. Till the time you are not talking, how you can discuss with someone? Discussion is depend upon your behavior. And if you are having good behavior, you can make relationship and you can create a good environment. So how to build a good networking skill? There are 6 points. Converse yourself. Second point is open up, talk openly, don't hide anything from others. Network smoothly, it means when you are talking with someone, try to increase your network. Try to make more friends on routine basis. Fourth point, be engaged in talking. It means always give time for little bit talk to your society. Fifth point, communicate regularly. There will be not a communication gap in between. Whenever communication is required, communicate on regular basis. And last point is they tell if you know any information, you can discuss with your society or family members. So this is all about your session 5 of networking skills. In next session, we will meet with next video that is related to the session 6. Thank you. Have a nice day.